All right, y'all, we're going to get the race car loaded up and get out to the track in just a second. But before we do, I want to tell you about the sponsor of today's video, Incogni. You know, there's nothing more frustrating than being in the middle of something important like working on a race car or editing a video and getting distracted by a spam phone call, email, or text message. I used to get them all the time. My phone was constantly blowing up, and it got to the point where I would just leave it on silent so I wouldn't be bothered. But then I started missing the important phone calls and the important text messages. Finally, I had enough. I gave Incogni a try, and guess what? All the spam stopped. What happens is data brokers scan the web for details like names, phone numbers, addresses, even court records and social security numbers. They build detailed profiles full of people's personal information, then sell them in massive lists. The good news is we have the right to demand that our name be removed, but the bad news is your name could be on hundreds of lists and sites, and getting it removed from all of them could be extremely hard to do and very time consuming. But that's where Incogni comes in. They do the work for you. They contact the data brokers and people search sites, and they demand that your name and information be removed. If they push back, Incogni keeps pressing them until your name's taken off the list. And now Incogni has a new custom removals feature with their unlimited plan. Try Googling yourself, full name, city, and state. You'll be shocked to see how many websites are out there publicly sharing your private information. But Incogni's custom removals will put a stop to all that. Just give Incogni the link to the website sharing your information and watch it disappear. Take your personal data back with Incogni. Use code HUNTTHEFRONT at the link below and get 60% off Incogni's annual plan. That's code HUNTTHEFRONT at the link below for 60% off Incogni's annual plan. Thanks to Incogni for sponsoring this video. Let's get ready to go racing.
All right, we are at Sugar Creek in Blue Ridge, Georgia, and I'm cruising on the pit bike. It's a nice day. It's a little humid, but we got the Kubota Genuine Parts Capital number 10 car in the pits. I'm gonna scoot around here. There's the merch trailer. Don't forget to stop by and get yourself some merch this weekend. We'll be here and then Smoky Mountain tomorrow. We're here with the Hunt the Front Super Dirt Series, and we're gonna see what's going on. Give you a little insight as to what we have cracking tonight. Dirt Daddy is here too. They shanghaied him back into the service. What do I say? What is up, everybody?
No, y'all. You gotta say y'all.
I don't say that.
Now you do.
What is going on, everybody? We're racing, not modifieds either.
No, we're racing late models. Huh? Well, now I'm getting summoned. Listen, so we got a short crew today, man. We're all the way down here, you know.
Yeah, we got Dusty on the injured list.
Dusty's on the injured list, done busted his knee all up. TC couldn't find an airplane to get him over here.
He didn't want to ride a crop duster.
Yeah, Jonathan and Joshua have a something they had going on. They were out of town and not here for tonight. I think they'll be here tomorrow, or be at the race tomorrow at Smoky Mountain, but not tonight here at Sugar Creek. Hey, but nonetheless, show goes on. The show goes on. We gotta make it happen. This Hunt the Front Series show, 10 car, is there with bells on and ready to. We're gonna do our. Me and Luke and the rest of us gonna do our best to make sure we at least get a vlog from tonight.
At least a vlog.
At least a vlog, but anything else might be kind of, you know. Yeah.
Expectations are here.
Yeah.
And we're gonna hit it about right there.
Yeah. That's right.
We're vlogging tonight. We're racing tomorrow night.
Yeah. This is just strictly here for the YouTube.
Yeah. So be patient with us on that. Like I say, we kind of all scattered around here today. So, but we got what we got. We're here to race. We're going to do a little filming, make a YouTube video watching that deal, and that's going to be about the extent of it probably tonight. It's just a lot to deal with, a lot going on, and we got to make sure we can put ourselves in position to go win that money tonight. Got to go win that money, get some points.
Joseph is in. He's in group 2 for hot laps.
Jimmy Owens, the O Show.
And there's the 10 car. Joseph Joyner out of Milton, Florida, in the Kubota Tractors Capital Race car.
He's picked himself up a few victories since our last time with the Hunt Front Super Dirt Series, picking up a win over at the Cherokee Speedway. just as quickly as he displayed the green flag. He'll be getting ready to display the white flag here in just a moment. Tucker Anderson on top of the leaderboards right now, 14.547. So the local driver showing him how to get it done early on here at Sugar Creek.
Jimmy Owens second quick right now at 14.773 seconds. Couple of tenths off. Third quick, Corey Hitchcock, 14.998. White flag in the air.
Second wave of dirt draft hot laps. Checker flag being displayed by Will Dyke. So look out, Tucker Anderson.
14.547 the time for Tucker Anderson. Jimmy Owens second quick at 14.773. Joseph Joyner gets third quick in dirt draft hot laps in his crew.
Ready to go for qualifying. Joseph is rolling out 9th in Group A. So we're hoping for something a little bit better than a hot lap session. He's a little snug.
That's wet.
You're warm?
Yeah, it's hot.
What about Arkansas? That was warm.
Yeah. It's that time of year, I think, what it comes down to. Hey, we was plowing the field out there for a minute, leaving turn 4, I think. Had mud flying everywhere. I think we got her freed up a little bit. We're gonna be a little better.
Let's hope so.
Yeah, we can't be doing that.
That ain't gonna work. What do you think? Up by the cushion?
Probably. I don't know. You know, I'm sure. I don't know. Like, we're gonna give it all we got tonight, obviously, and everything's gonna be all good. But these kind of racetracks just ain't really my, you know, it ain't my specialty. But hey, no matter, you can still win if it ain't your specialty. No matter, you know what I mean. We can still be all right. But we got, you know, just buckle up. Might be a long night.
Strap in.
Yeah.
Next two drivers out there on the speedway in the 10 machine out of Milton, Florida. And the Kubota Tractors Trading Paints number 10. It'll be Joseph Joyner. And right behind him in the 20 car, the Reese Monument number 20 entry. That'll be the Newport Nightmare, Jimmy Owens at car number 20.
Coming around to complete lap number 1, Zach Mitchell. Joseph Joyner, lap 1 at 15.887. Jimmy Owens, third quick on lap 1, 14.828. Joyner off the pace in the 10 car, having trouble up in turns 3 and 4. So caution flag out on the speedway. So Joyner will make the hard left. He'll stand on that first lap time of 15.887. So something to miss on the Kubota Tractors Capital Race car. Down in the 10 car. It's up in the fluff up there in turn 2.
Now you see that left rear already going down on that machine when he gets up there into fluffy stuff in turn number 1 and 2.
That ain't no good. No. So we got flat tire in qualifying. Puts us behind the 8 ball the rest of the night, I'm sure, but what do you do? That's racing. It's unfortunate. Blew the left rear right off the inner bead, and this is what it is. So we go from here. Up there, Jackson Highs, Jimmy Owens, Michael Page, Cade Loudy. It's a pretty stacked heat, so he's gonna have to go. If he wants to get up towards the front, he's gonna have to run a B-main.
Zach Mitchell alongside 2024 Rookie of the Year Jackson Heiss. Getting ready to start here in heat race number 1.
Field in the Earnhardt Technology starting box. They're in it. They're on it. Mining Construction green flag is out, and we're racing.
That'll be Zach Mitchell going to take him into turn number 1 and 2. Jimmy Owens already up to second. Heiss will cross him over down the back straightaway and try to retake second. He will do so into turn number 3 and 4. Michael Page holding down the 4th and final transfer spot right now. They're all chasing 57 up Zach Mitchell. Jimmy Owens, he's closing the distance to the turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Pulls along the back bumper looking for the lead. Joyner from a flat tire starting in the back of his heat race as well on the screen. Meanwhile, race for the lead heating up.
Just a couple of car lengths in, we've got the caution flag out. Coleman Farms caution flag.
It'll come out for Joseph Joyner. His night getting worse.
Here's the replay.
And makes a little contact right there with the car in front of him. And around he goes in the 10 car.
So it'll be Zach Mitchell, your race leader. Jimmy Owens in second.
Approaching the Earnhardt Technology start zone. Mining Construction, green flag is back out. We are back underway in heat race number 1.
So 3 laps to go. It will be Zach Mitchell into turn number 1. Owens working hard down on the inside. He will be a car length behind in turn number 3. Here's the battle for that 4th and final transfer spot as they race down the front straightaway. It's Jackson Heiss. He'll drop back into that 4th spot. Michael Page moves up to 3rd. Cade Loudy about a 1/10 of a second back in 5th.
White flag is out. Race for the lead. Race for the transfer. It's Mitchell, Owens, Page right now. Loudy up to the 4th and final transfer spot. Look out. Got a car turning around doing all kinds of donuts in turn number 1 and 2. Checkered flag will be displayed by Will Dykes at the line. Zach Mitchell going to pick up the win. Jimmy Owens second. Michael Page and Cade Loudy going to pick up the 4th and final transfers.
I don't know which way to go.
Dang.
All right, we'll start 3rd and B-main now. I don't think we tore nothing up. I think I need to put some more tear offs on. I think I started that with like 15 or 2 left.
Take some of that racetrack home with us. Yeah, that's what we want. They oversaturated the racing surface today.
last hot lap, and I told y'all it was gonna be an uphill grind all night.
Yeah.
We have talked since then.
Yeah. Like a Friday night ride.
So far, that's holding serve.
Yeah.
Here we are. We're gonna line up third in this B main. 3 cars are gonna transfer from this B main. We probably should get going. But hey, we're getting there.
We're coming to green.
Been given the 1 to go signal. Field bunches up in turn 3 as they approach the Earnhardt Technologies group. Starting box. They're in it. They're on it. The mining construction green flag is out, and we're racing. It's a side-by-side drag race into turn 1.
Jackson Heiss will have the advantage for a moment, but Oakley John's going to split the middle between himself and Joyner, looking for the lead. He'll fall back to second, though. Jackson Heiss going to come around to lead. Lap number 1, John's in second. And now Jensen Ford up to third as Joyner fell back 2 spots to fifth. Now on the outside looking in. Trying to close the distance for himself for that transfer spot. 4 laps to go. Meanwhile, race for the lead heating up once again. Oakley Johns has caught the back bumper of the 3D8 car down the back straight. Nice. 1 more trip around the speedway. Oakley Johns sitting in second. Jensen Ford holding on to the third and final transfer spot. Hatchett on the outside as well as Joyner looking in. As they all work down the back straightaway for the final time, Jackson Heiss in the 3D8 car going to pick up the win in the NRC Oil Pumps B main number 1.
Oakley Johns will come home in second. Jensen Ford will take the third and final transfer spot. Dillard Hatchett, Joseph Joyner, they'll be looking for provisionals possibly tonight.
Go pack on as many tear-offs as it'll hold.
Go out and use that provisional for what it's worth, I guess, right?
Try to be there at the end of 40 laps. They probably gonna be some wrecking going on.
As race fans, we're getting ready to go 40 laps at the Sugar Creek Raceway, the Hunt Front Super Dirt Series, approaching the Earnhardt Technology start zone. Mining construction, green flag is out, and we are underway here at Sugar Creek.
Dale McDowell gets the whole shot into turn number 1. He'll lead the youngster, the 22 car. Tucker Anderson down the back straightaway. And there you see it at the top of the screen.
212, Josh Putnam right there. And the mining construction green flag is back out. We are back underway here at Sugar Creek. 1 down, 39 to go. third here on lap number 4. Oh, look out.
Turn 4, Calamity Corner here tonight. They stack them up again.
Number 3 and 4. It's been quite the challenge all evening long.
Several cars getting tangled up. Started up on the high side.
Technology start zone. Coming back to the Mining Construction green flag. And we are back underway here at Sugar Creek. That old pesky turn number 4, biting everybody here tonight. It'll bite Joseph Joyner once again. Dale McDowell still.
Tons of wins. And I'm just not
Technology
counting.
start zone. Mac Danny, Dale McDowell coming back to the Mining Construction green flag, and we are back underway.
Top 4, single file nose to tail off of turn number 4. Now the caution flag out. Got one slow down the back straightaway. Joyner with his second flat tire of the night. Still the left rear as it was before. So he will head for the work area. And Hunter Jordan waiting on Joseph Joyner.
Joseph Joyner having a lot of trouble tonight. That team had a lot of momentum rolling into tonight after a win at Cherokee, picking up a modified win at Batesville just a week ago. So a really rough time so far tonight for that Hunt the Front 10 team. Luckily for them, though, still a lot of time left in this feature to gain those positions and maybe get some points back, guys.
Yeah, still plenty of laps remaining. That's the bright side for Joyner. Problem is, his night has not gone well at all. From the hot laps to the qualifying to the heat races, it has just not been the 10 cars night. As much as this is a Dale McDowell track, this has not been a Joseph Joyner track here tonight. And here comes the 10 car. Will X with the 1 to go in the air. We'll go back green next time at a turn number 4. Still 6 on the board, 34 remaining.
They're in the Earnhardt Technologies restart zone. And the Mining Construction green flag is out. We are back racing.
Comes Sam Seawright, Trey Mills, just about 3 wide
oh,
for a top
look
5,
out!
Look out!
We're going to stack them in again in turn 4. Dale McDowell hits the button. Comes out of the Earnhardt Technology starting box. The Mining Construction green flag's out. And we are back racing.
Technology start zone. Mining Construction green flag is back out and we are back underway. Look at the run. Sam Seawright gets on the outside. Owens a little bit faster that time. 15.42 to Owens. 15.28. Here comes Owens for the lead into number 3 and 4.
Throws the slider in turn 3. And McDowell crossover off of 4. It's Owens, your leader, at the line. Mac Daddy trying to throw it in turn number 2.
10 laps to go. Coming around, make it 9 next time by for the O Show. Jimmy Owens, who has found his way to the lead after starting 5th in the main event. 0.1 of a second behind as they're approaching the lap car. That's Joseph Joyner directly in front of it. McDowell hanging off. 4 laps to go for Owens now.
So Jimmy Owens goes to the high side in turn number 1. McDowell still working the bottom of the racetrack. The meet in the sandwich between the first and second place drivers in the closing laps. Goalposts are coming out. 2 to go.
Owens going to pick up $8,000 here at Sugar Creek. Dale McDowell will hang on to second. Sam Seawright, Zach Mitchell.
Lord have mercy.
What a night.
We'll just keep digging. What was it like?
Jimmy probably the only one happy leaving here.
I guarantee it.
But still, at the same time, it was kind of hard to steer.
I honestly think I was okay until we got in that wreck.
Yeah.
Knocked her out front off of it. And Tucker's trying to tell me to run the top, but like it felt like the roller control arm finna break in half. The last thing I want to do is really commit to the top. That thing really breaking. I'll be head first in the fence, but really, toes knocked off and whatever all's bent. Probably everything's bent in the right front. I don't know. Hit pretty hard right there. Then I thought I was gonna tip over there for a minute. They was up under me.
Just when it's not your night, it's not your night.
You can't dodge them all.
No.
I can't tell how many wrecks I dodged, and then finally there's one right. God.
Hey, Smoky Mountain tomorrow.
Yeah, that's the bad part. Smoky Mountain's probably gonna be a complete 180. It's gonna be like our whole race car's got to be rebuilt. We go over there and like really come down to like finesse and being in the slick and hard and smooth. Somewhere I would really like to race at, where I probably would be good. But now we got to rebuild a car. And probably gonna be behind the 8 ball doing it and just be all rigged up when we get there. That's what's going on.
So that's gonna do it for us and the Kubota Genuine Parts number 10 Capital. Not exactly our ninth. A flat, then a flat. I don't know how many flats we got. We should start keeping track of the flats. Anyways, put this thing in the box and head on out to Smoky Mountain tomorrow morning, I believe. I don't think we're gonna head out tonight. We got too much work to do here tonight. So we're gonna eat some food and relax for a little bit, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.